Industry tends to be a consistent provider of jobs in many countries, and South Africa is no different. Construction industry boosts job creation and it also encourages entrepreneurship. However, as we celebrate Women's Month, participating by women in the construction industry remains low. The South African Construction Awards aim to change this, as support for women-owned construction businesses has now become a matter of urgency. The awards were established in 2010 to honor builders, remodelers, developers, architects, residential designers, subcontractors, suppliers, and a range of service providers who produce outstanding and extraordinary services in the industry. We're now joined by two nominees of the South African Construction Awards. Vino Govender, who's the Managing Director at LA Consulting Engineers. He joins us from our Durban Studios. A very good morning to you.
Good morning.
And also here in Johannesburg, we are joined by Noluthando Molao, who is the Associate Director at Turner Townsend. A very good morning to you.
Good morning, Elvis, and good morning to your listeners.
Firstly, ladies, congratulations to both of you, because I think it should be in order.
Thank you so much.
Let me start off with you, Noluthando.
Thank you for
How do
allowing us
you
to be
feel
here.
about your nomination for this year's awards?
I'm quite excited. I think it's very it's very important that women are recognized in the construction industry, and as you've said, it is to create a platform where we create awareness of the different career options that are available in the construction industry. The construction industry is not all about dirt and labor and laborers.
Yes.
But it is actually a very interesting and very important part of our culture and also of our country. If you can imagine, without bridges and buildings, etc., we would not be economically thriving. So I'm very, very honored to be recognized for the work that we do. I do work for a global organization called Turner Townsend, and what we do and we strive to do is to create excellence within the construction industry. We always strive to deliver and be more efficient by providing solutions that are efficient to our communities.
You will tell us more about that. But Vino, how do you feel about your nomination?
I am truly excited, and for us, our entire team, we feel that we are already winners. You know, it's truly humbling to be placed on this platform to create a difference and to be recognized for the work that we do. I think it's a way for us paving the way for future generations to know that you're not in isolation to the work that you do, and you are recognized. So for us, it is truly humbling.
Now, it is a male-dominated industry that you work in, Noluthando. For you, what were some of the challenges to rise to the occasion?
Indeed, some of the, I mean, if you look at science, technology, engineering, and maths careers, it's male-dominated. And as a young person in this industry, you have to learn to be technically competent in order to gain the respect of your peers. You have to be able to work extra in order for you to gain respect. And I'm very grateful to my organization in the sense that we have global leaders in industry that have mentored me and molded me to be technically competent.
So what do you do then at Turner Townsend?
I'm an associate director, and I am responsible for Turner Townsend's involvement in the public sector, specifically in the property and infrastructure division. I am a professional construction project manager by profession. So you go on site? I go on site and I do what is needed to deliver better outcomes, and I've really just been privileged to have worked on some of South Africa's iconic projects. For example, I recently delivered the Gautrain project, which we got as Turner Townsend because of our global reach and our expertise within the rapid rail business. So it helps to work for an organization that has the backing, but also more importantly, I think our localization, where we build capability and capacity within South Africa, so that the next train that comes, we have the resources locally.
Will that be the train going towards the Vaal? We'll talk about that later. But as the managing director of LA Consulting Engineers, Vino, what do you do, and do you get your hands dirty?
Well, it's a bit complicated than that. At LA Consulting Engineers, I am the managing director, but I share that platform with two other technical directors that actually they are the ones that do the hard work and I spend the money. I have a financial background and I strategize, and that's the implementation that we work together.
Now, for both of you, do you think that women are being given ample opportunities within the construction industry, and do they perhaps get a fair chance to rise in those particular businesses?
I think being a tough industry, you can't wait to be given.
Yes,
you have to be proactive and going after and also proving or disproving the status quo that construction is only for males. You have to go out, put your hand up, work hard, just like everyone else. And, you know, I think for me, within my organization, diversity is strongly encouraged, because when we work from different backgrounds and different cultural backgrounds, you bring a different spice to finding solutions. So diversity is quite encouraged, because we find better solutions when we work from different backgrounds. As far as creating awareness, I think as a result of even this South African Construction Awards, we are making progress. And definitely there's room to improve on that.
Vino, from your perspective, do you share the same sentiment, and do you believe there's enough diversity within the construction industry?
I do believe so, because, you know, previously it is a male-dominated industry, but this is changing. Definitely at not the pace we would like to expect it to change, but it is constantly changing. And we share in the sentiments that female participation is of equal importance. Yes, we do have many more options available now in the industry, and we are looking forward to having more and more females engage in these activities. So for us, we share in the sentiments, and we know that diversity is definitely the way to go, especially in the economic crisis and situations that we find ourselves in daily.
But now, as we celebrate Women's Month, do you think, though, that we are winning the fight against gender discrimination as well as gender-based violence within the workplace?
We're slowly getting there, and for me, I believe that education, like Madiba says, that education is the tool that you can use to change the world. Knowledge, situations, imparting knowledge to these people are of vital importance, and we have to constantly educate and constantly keep educating so that we can make a difference. And that is the only way we can make this difference.
Noluthando, what is your message to young females out there that want to make it in the world of construction, who, as you put it earlier, think it's only a job for people that get down and dirty?
My message is it is possible. It's something that is achievable. You just need to work hard, have a plan, and be vigilant about the organization that you choose to be part of. Make sure that it's an organization that shares the same values that you have, so that there's alignment and you can thrive. So the sky really, is it the limit? No.
When is the awards, by the way?
The awards in October this year.
And then we'll know. But in the meantime, best of luck to both of you, and I hope that you get to the top.
Thank you.
That was in our Johannesburg studios. We have the Associate Director, Turner and Townsend, Noluthando Molao, as well as Vino Govender, who's the Managing Director, LA Consulting Engineers in Durban. Right, there we go. We'll move on to another story, and good luck to the ladies there. Let's hope all the best. Let's move now to Zimbabwe. Former Liberian President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, who headed a team of observers in Zimbabwe, has described Monday's election as, listen to this, largely free and fair. President Emmerson Mnangagwa of Zimbabwe's ruling ZANU-PF party won with just